What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Inflatable channel. My name is Elijah Jones, and welcome to the 400 subscriber special video. I just saw today that I hit 400 subscribers, and what an awesome accomplishment for this channel, considering I've been doing this for about 9 years. And in this video, I kind of want to tell you how I got involved and started in the Jimmy community for the 400 subscriber special. So let's get started. My story begins about 2013, 14 or something like that. I was looking at inflatable videos on YouTube, like I thought, like most of us do in the Jimmy community, and came across the channel Awesome Guy Inflatable channel, which we all know. I hate that he stopped uploading, but he was the first channel I ever saw doing inflatable content, and I really started to like his videos and started to watch more, and then I would watch on and off, throughout the seasons. And then about, I would say 2016 is when I really dove deep into the Jimmy community, because then I started watching Josh the Inflatable Tractor Guy, and then I watched this one other channel that was called Jimmy Guy 101 or something. That was T Griff, who was an OG in the in Jimmy community content, and just started watching Jimmy inflatable content, and I got inspired to do that similar type of content. So in 2016, which are our videos on this channel from 2016, from my Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas displays, those were my practice YouTube videos. I used to do a ton of videos like I was making YouTube videos as practice videos, as kind of just to see how it would feel. So I would record my displays like I was doing a YouTube video. I mean, you can hear that in those videos, because they used to be called the Holiday Decorations. That was my stage name at first when I was pretending to do YouTube in 2016. And then in 2017, I finally created an email account and Google, and was starting to get involved with doing that more. And my original name I was going to do was going to be RJ Displays Inflatable. And then at the time I got involved with the Jimmy community, it was not a very healthy community, because a lot of them were on the old Google app Hangouts. And I got involved with Hangouts chats. I even had the opportunity to talk to Awesome Guy a few times on calls, and we would message back and forth. So I got to know him a little bit, and back in 2017 as well. But it just didn't feel right, so I just kind of stepped away from it. And then I tried again with Holiday Decorations, which was, like I said, my original name. And then that didn't seem to work, so I just kind of stepped away from that. And then again, I was going to try again with Holiday Inflatables, I think, which was going to be my name, but then I just didn't feel right. So then I finally was like, alright, I want to be in the Jimmy community, I want to make this kind of content. So I made what this channel is, which was The Inflatable Guy. I started this channel as The Inflatable Guy, and that's just what stuck. And it was because I started uploading around August. And like I said, if you start uploading Jimmy Inflatable content between August to January, that's when you're going to see the traffic within your videos. I mean, that's what I've noticed, because that's when I watch this type of content, is during those months between August and January. But I just started to make up videos with the Inflatable Guy channel, which is this channel, and it just seemed to stick. And I made friends in it. Like I said, I knew some of them already from when I had tried being in the Jimmy community earlier in the year. But like I said, when I tried again in August with the Inflatable Guy, that's when I met William's Airplane Inflatable channel, which he just recently retired. And I never met FF Holiday Displays, but he seemed like a cool dude, and I hate that I never got to meet him. I did have the opportunity to talk with Josh a few times via calls, and that was fun. And I even got to know this guy named Inflatable Man, who is retired from the Jimmy community. And then Josh the Inflatable, or not Josh, I already said Josh, I mean Chase the Inflatable Guy. We kind of met was a crazy story with a group channel that he tried starting with Inflatable Man, and I joined it, and it was like a little bit of a drama experience. And we got really close kind of at the end of 2017, which, for Halloween, during those 3 months for the holiday season. And I even met Chase, which I've mentioned before, and I have videos on my channel for when I was hanging out with him that one time, and he's really cool. And we haven't talked in forever, but he's still a really cool collector that I see on the Jimmy Inflatable Collectors group on Facebook. So he's really cool, and I still appreciate getting to know him for the season I did know him. Like I said, I just started making videos in 2017 and just really stuck, and then I continued into 2018, and then continued making videos in 2019. And as you may know, if you've been watching the channel since 2017, I took a brief break kind of at the end of December of 2019. I made like a really short video of my Christmas display for 2019, which wasn't really fast. That just seems to happen. I'll make a video if I'll be not like I'm just not in that mindset sometimes. So I'll just make a short video and not think about the detail, and which is not a good thing. So I want to do better about that, obviously. But I made a video, and in the description I said I was taking a break, and from December 2019 to all the way through 2020 and 21, I did not make any videos. I did upload on this channel occasionally. Like I made an update video for how I was doing, and I uploaded the 2020 Halloween display, and I uploaded the Christmas 2020 display, I think like last year or a year ago. And I've uploaded some videos of old displays from 2013 to 2014. Those are the only videos I know I have of old video displays, but if I come across a video from the past, which I don't know of any, but if I do, I'll try to upload on this channel from past Halloween or Christmas displays, which I think I don't have any other videos, but you never know, I'll look. But of course, like I said, I did upload that type of, occasional an unboxing of the 2014 10-foot tree, which is no longer with us, sadly. I still have it, but it was, after it got vandalized, it was pointless to use anymore. So I repurposed the fan into a newer inflatable. But there is an unboxing video of the 2014 10-foot tree on this channel as well. And then in 2022, around September, I started watching the Jimmy, Josh, Inflatable Truck Guy, and other Jimmy creators, and it really got me inspired to try to make videos again. So I just started making videos again, and it really seemed, because like I said, it was around this inflatable season. So I just started making videos again, and it seemed to pop off again. So I just started making videos, which is interesting. The year I started making videos again, I had one, I don't know if I want to call it viral video or a popular video. It was a video of me showing my Halloween display for 2022, and it was daytime, and that's my highest viewed video on the channel with 17K views. That is incredible that has that many views. I've never had a YouTube video with that many views, and I think it's like the highest liked video was like 24 likes or something like that. That is just awesome, and I'm glad that it went big. It got as big as it did when I uploaded that video. But like I said, it's in 2022. Started making more videos. Came back as Riley Jones, which is now what I introduced myself as, which is my Instagram title. Instagram handle is that _Riley, _Jones _ I don't know. I just wanted to have the same name all across social media, so it's also my TikTok page is also that same username, which I don't do Jimmy content on there. I thought about it. I don't know the approach for TikTok for Jimmy content, because YouTube just seems is the better place for that, in my opinion. But it's, like I said, I came back in 2022, but instead of going by the Inflatable Guy, I went by Riley Jones, and that's what I've been doing ever since I started this channel. And I don't know what this channel is going to continue. I'm going to continue making Jimmy community content, but I don't know what it's going to look like. Of course, a year or two from now, I'm just going to continue uploading and hoping that people that see this enjoy it. Because I don't do it for the likes, I don't do it for the subscribers or the views. I do it because I genuinely like Jimmy inflatables, or inflatable, not just Jimmy, but air-blown inflatables, because I am a collector. I mean, you should see my room. I pretty much have a wall of inflatables behind me, which I know you can possibly see a little bit right here, obviously. But, I just like to upload and have for fun. I mean, if it got monetized, that would be great, but that's not important. I just do this for fun. So I think that's going to be about the end of this video, just kind of talking about how I got started in the Jimmy community, because I've done these types of videos before, but since this is the 400 subscriber special, I want to do something a little special. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.